Hello, my name is Marvin. I'm from the US. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I was compelled to make this video for people who are interested in doing the Contiki Egypt trip. I went in the March of 2015, which is about a month ago, and I was inspired by somebody who had gone and did a video blog series, Andrew, in February of 2015, and I had a friend that I feel like I inspired that just went in April. So anyways, one of the big things when I told people I was going was asking me how safe it was. And from my experience, I felt safe the whole time. Never did I feel really in danger. I would say the vendors are pretty aggressive, but other than that, I never felt unsafe. So there was definitely some US travel warnings prior to. I don't think there's been anything recently, but check for yourself. I got the travel insurance through Contiki and got additional insurance through AIG. So, enough about that. So let's hear some good stuff. So, when you land, it's a $25 US for the visa, and you can exchange your money. They usually only let you exchange US, British pounds, and euros. And I would say a lot of vendors like the British pound and the US dollar and prefer it sometimes. One of the things I do recommend is make sure to have small denominations of any currency you have, because I can tell you it seems like it's really tough to get change over there for some weird reason. So as soon as you can, get some change. So moving on, one of the things that'll happen if you go there earlier or stay late is you have an option to go to Alexandria. I think the call time's around 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. I didn't personally go, but a lot of people did go, and they had a really great time. It's definitely a smaller group, but you get to see a lot of things that you weren't planning on seeing, some beautiful things. Some people said it was like really one of their highlights, especially the lunch. You get to know Sharif better, who is a legend tour manager of the trip. He's been doing it for over 15 years, and he's a wealth of information. He's a very kind man, and you'll learn what sneaky tiki is if you go. So anyways, other things to recommend is luggage-wise, leave room for things you're gonna buy. I bought some sphinxes, some obelisks. Make sure you have room for that. Try not to overpack. I feel like there was a couple Americans on that trip, or quite a few actually, and Americans, I feel like out of all the other countries, seem to like to overpack. Just bring what you need, you know? In terms of optionals, go on as many as you can. My favorite, which was up there second to the pyramids, was Abu Simbel. It's about just less than $300 US, and depending, I flew, I guess there's an option to take a bus depending on if flights are booked. I really felt that it was worth it, something I didn't even expect, but definitely worth it. So other than that, the train, if you want alcohol, make sure to buy as much alcohol in Cairo. You're not going to have a lot of opportunities, I felt, to buy alcohol throughout the rest of the trip. It just seemed very, very difficult in terms of buying them in bottles. You can definitely buy them per glass, but obviously that adds up if you're trying to save money. The train ride to Aswan is really long. I suggest you either take a sleeping pill or get drunk, one of the two, because it's a pretty long ride. I had trouble sleeping. Some people passed out. Some people stayed till 4 in the morning. Depends on who you are. There was a great age variance with everybody, so if you're a big partier, you'll have a lot of fun. If you're not, you'll have just as much fun as well. So I think that's about it. I guess maybe one of the last things I would mention is since you're traveling a long distance, depending where you're from, try to have a long overnight layover somewhere. I did it at London. I'd been there before, but was able to have dinner with a friend who lived there. And it's like a bonus to the trip itself. And that's about it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll try to answer them. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.